morning, my name is Zana and this is my partner Zana. Today we are going to talk about the main cause of stress among students. We are going through these four options and we will tell our opinion. First, I think heavy homework is a serious cause of stress among students today. When teachers give too much work, students feel pressure because they need to finish everything on time. After spending long hours in school, they often have little energy left to complete many assignments. As a result, they cannot rest properly or spend enough time with family and friends. This situation can also affect their sleep, health, and motivation to study.
Yes, I agree with you because if we have we have too many homework to be done, we will feel like pressure because we need to submit it like tomorrow or deadline is very near. So I think that it can make people feel really stressed, and so we can't rest with a peace and calm. In my opinion, exam and test can is a causes of stress among students because if you have an exam or test, you need to study all of night about the subject that you need to answer. And also, I think that there's some student that doesn't really know how to manage their time, so they will feel more pressure and then end up with a stress and doesn't want to study anymore. It is because there's too much subject that they need to study, but the time is very less.
Yes, I agree with you. Exam and test is really give a big impact of stress among students because student needs to revision and study all the things that need to be do for the exam and test, and this will make the student not get enough sleep because they are trying to remember all of the things. And I think peer pressure is one of the impact on give stress to students. Peer pressure happens when friends or classmates influence us to do something, whether it is good or bad. Positive peer pressure can encourage students to study harder, join healthy activities, or try new skills. However, negative peer pressure is more dangerous. Some students may feel forced to skip classes, try smoking, or spend too much time on social media just to fit in. This can affect their studies, health, and future.
Yes, I agree with you. That's why I think that if you find a good circle around you is the best way to avoid stress. And also, I think that family expectation is the main causes of stress among students. It is because it not happen on another student, and it especially happen on a first child. It's because if you are a first child, you need to be a role model to your siblings, and if you are high if you are in a high position in the school or college, you need to be a role model of a student, and it can make you feel so stressed because this expectation is so high to a student that make a student feel like they cannot afford, that they cannot do something to feel an expectation of their family or friend.
Yes, that's true. Sometimes family expectation is really high, and sometimes we as a child cannot fulfill the expectation of family, and that thing can make me that thing can make us feel stressed, and we feel like we are useless in that family. Conclusion, I decide that exam and tests are cause the most stressful for students because To me, when it's time to exam and test, I need to revision and study all the time. Even I need to sacrifice my sleep just for studies to get a good grade.
That's a good point, but I think that family expectation is the main cause of stress among students. This is because if family expectation is too high, the student may feel like uh, scary and fears to getting a low mark, and they think that their life is done if they have a low mark or if they fail in their exam. And I think that's all from us. Thank you.